Welcome dear friends, Lorenzo from the LP channel here, and today we're going to learn how to read things and remember them. So, as usual, turn on the subtitles, keep a dictionary near and be ready to stop and rewind the video when you need it. Here we go. Okay, you can read, right? And you remember everything you read, right? Good. Try reading this. It was a beautiful day during James's holiday in Greece, and that afternoon he was without a watch, so he stayed on the beach until 7 o'clock, and he was late for the drink that he always had with his French friends before dinner. Well, any problems reading this? I don't think so. Now, repeat the sentence word by word. What? Too long? Impossible? You're telling me that you don't remember one single word of what you read? That you did not understand anything of this banal little story? Or are you telling me that I didn't warn you about having to remember it and repeat it verbatim? And what if I had told you, read this sentence carefully, because you will have to repeat it word by word in a minute? Well, you know what? You would have given up as soon as you saw how long the sentence was. No. No one can do that. Impossible. Now, what if I asked you, okay, tell me the basic information in Italian or in your own native language? Well, then you'd go, yeah, right, well, there's this person who's late for an appointment and, well, that's it. That's it? How about trying a little harder? For instance, what was the person's name? Oh yeah, James, I remember that. Where was he? Oh yeah, I remember that too, he was in Greece. Was he there on business? No, he was on holiday. And what do you do when you're on holiday in Greece? Well, many things, but that day he was at the beach. Great. And what made him late in that morning? It was in the afternoon, and he was late because he wasn't wearing a watch. So he enjoyed the sunshine until very late. How late? What time was it? 7. And then he went to have a drink before dinner. Was he alone? No, some friends were waiting for him. How many friends? 3, 4? I really don't remember. But you do remember that they were German, right? No, they were French. Now, can I assume that you are now able to repeat the sentence to me? Let me try. It was a beautiful day during James's holiday in Greece, and that afternoon he wasn't wearing a watch. So he stayed on the beach until 7 o'clock, and so he was late for the usual drink that he had with his French friends before dinner. What do you think? Perfect? Are you sure? Let's check it with the original sentence. It was a beautiful day during James's holiday in Greece, and that afternoon he wasn't wearing a watch. So he stayed on the beach until 7 o'clock, and so he was late for the usual drink that he had with his French friends before dinner. Not quite letter perfect, and yet I am very happy about it. I related every detail. Now, why is it that you gave up so quickly? Because you thought it was impossible, like in that Star Wars scene when Yoda lifts the spaceship. And why is it that I could do it? Well, here are 4 reasons why. 1. It is the easiest thing in the world. I'm not asking you to remember the tiniest details of a sequence of complex numeric data. It's just a banal little story. Imagine the situation as if it were physically happening to you or to somebody near you, with all the visual and oral details. Put the story in context. Put yourself in the context. Number 2, select the key words and list them in an appropriate sequence. Like, for example, James, Greece, holiday, and then beach, sunshine. No watch. 7, late, drink, French. Did I remark that the drink was supposed to be before dinner? No. maybe I'll remember it, maybe not. Is this important? If the story goes on and talks about dinner, well, it is. When the story tells me about dinner, I will automatically remember that the drink was before it. And why did I focus on French and not on friends? Well, because I can have French friends or German friends or Spanish friends, but I never have a drink in the company of French bulldogs or French beans or French windows, and neither does James. Point 3. Think of the sound of your voice when you were reading and echo it. You can't remember it? Then you mustn't have paid attention. Do it next time. Pay attention to your voice. And point 4, accept the fact that it will not be 100% letter perfect. Also, accept the fact that even if it is just approximate, 99% of the people will think it is 100% perfect. Now, during my days at Squall Interpreti, this process was the backbone to the most feared subject in the syllabus, consecutive translation. You would listen to a 10-minute speech, make notes, then summarize and translate everything. You had considerable freedom in the translating part. Sentences could be moved around in just about any way, provided that the correct information was given. And so, why was it so scary if you could control it almost entirely? Well, part of the fright came from having to translate in front of the whole class, which was made worse by the fact that the teachers would hack you to pieces if you performed poorly. Another part was worrying too much about missing out some detail and not being able to make sense of the overall picture. But most of the problems were definitely caused by not being able to process the information quickly and not being able to decide instantly whether something was worth writing down, while something else would just either pop up because it was obvious, or maybe would just be left out and nobody would even notice, maybe not even the teacher. So, what was the secret to it all? Pay attention, think, select, and reorganize. Are you going to be good at this the first time you try it? Well, unless it is not the first time you try it, because you've done this all your life without actually realizing that you were doing it, well, it is not going to be a piece of cake. You'll be slow, you will not be perfectly attuned to the job. But even if it is the first time, an organized attempt will be 100 times better than a disorganized attempt. And just like anything else, the more you do it, the better you will get at it. So remember to check out the other videos in the LP channel, and if you want to contact me for lessons that will be 100% built on your requirements, this is the email address, info@lorenzopoletti.com. I'm available for one-to-one or group lessons, either in my study or at your place, and for online lessons via Skype. I can also help you improve your presentation skills or assist you as an interpreter. I also do translations, text revision, and proofreading. Thanks for watching, and keep learning.